What is the baby's nickname though?
Ja. Yes, Ja.
Ja.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Home, it don't have to be a physical place or a familiar face. Somewhere that you feel safe, it can't escape when you wanna be alone. Oh, yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the virtual living room. It is your girl Lovey, and we're back at Around the Water Cooler talking about this dry ass episode of Insecure. Episode 3, aka The Tales of Lawrence and Condola. Fun fact, yeah, she was really pregnant.
Yeah.
I could tell
when
she
they were
had the postpartum body.
So
I'm glad she did.
Yeah, she said that those times where she was tired and having to get up to fend for the baby, those were real emotions.
So I kept seeing the question today: who got on your nerves more, Lawrence or Condola? Now, for me, it was Kiki. That's who got on my nerves. The judgmental ass.
Her name, her character's name is Kira, but I never hear him say her name. So I'm not going to butcher.
No, I didn't hear him call her by anything either. But yeah,
I only saw it on the captions because I had to turn the captions on.
I turned the captions on to that last night too.
So you could see when she spoke, you could see what her name was, because I don't know her name.
No, it didn't have the names, but I wanted to see what the friend was talking about.
Exactly. That's why I had to turn them on, because he talking so fast and he throwing them little things out so fast.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I was dying laughing. So we don't want to talk about the one-liners. We want to talk about the one-liners.
Yeah.
He got a bunch of one-liners.
Oh my God. So the friend talking about Walker is a good name. Who don't want their baby to walk? Speak that into existence.
Not Mustafa.
Right, Mustafa.
But you know what? I have a colleague whose name is Mustafa, and he'd be like, I'm not a lion. I'm not a Lion King character. It's like the dude is like, and then the dude say, I like Lion King. That's my shit. I don't really
like, no. He say, that's my shit.
Wait, is the baby's name is Isaiah Mustafa?
Elijah.
Mustafa. I was like, those some powerful names, but not all together.
Right.
No, but what did Kiki say? We named him after my granddaddy, and he invented the razor.
You didn't hear that, Belinda?
I did. That's I'm just like, yeah, the razor, the phone.
The phone, but it was too sharp though.
Right. It's coming back though.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's coming
What is the baby's nickname though?
Ja. Yes, Ja.
Ja.
Okay. That was cute.
The baby's name is Ja. Yeah, because ain't nobody saying Mustafa.
No.
Well, no. Elijah, because on the last name of Elijah is Jah. That's why they call him.
Yeah.
So whose last name is that?
Walker is his name.
Okay.
Condola something, but I saw it, but it's not.
He said it.
He said it.
He said it too.
Okay. All right. Because I was
when he went to the hospital, he said whatever her name was.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, because I was thinking the way everything was going, it was going to be her last name.
Exactly.
Right. I thought so too.
But he's okay. But wait a minute. So Lawrence, there has been many evolutions of Lawrence. He was on the couch, Lawrence. Then he went to get bumdum. We was on the level of bumdum. Just said he was a bum. I never thought that Lawrence was a bum, but Belinda, they used to call Lawrence. They said Lawrence was a bum.
Ain't no y'all. I didn't. Lawrence. That was Belinda, not Belinda, but Iva and
Iva said that.
Jonay used to say that.
I never called him a bum. I felt like it was funny.
I didn't call him a bum. We know who
there
that
was levels of bumdom. Remember we talked
Yes, there was
that.
Levels of bumdom. Yes, there was.
I never thought that Lawrence was a bum. I felt like he just needed motivation at the time. But now, he went on, and I like to see him in the boardroom. But now he being viewed as a deadbeat.
See,
I don't know if I would have taken it that far. I think that they were overdoing things, and she wouldn't let him get comfortable in his fatherhood, because every damn time, everything he did, it was wrong. Oh no, you can't take him because the baby crying. Oh, don't do this. Oh, I already decided this. she didn't allow him to do anything, which kind of was like pinching for me, because I'm like, then you're gonna try to say he wasn't there.
Right. Okay, so here's to the defense of that, right? This is my thing. When I watched it, I was like, ooh, you wanted him, if he would have stayed in LA, it would have been okay. But since he already took that job in the city, and he already decided that I will be there on the weekends only. So basically Monday through Friday, or let's say half of Friday, she's going to do all the work. Regardless, they did not communicate. That's where the problem was. There was no communication. It just started off where, okay, I'm going to do the weekends. Well, weekends is really not enough. It could have been like, okay, right now, during the week, you do weekends. And then when this break time, you can take the baby about 2 or 3 weeks.
So I saw both their sides.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw both the sides. But if I were her, I would have let Lawrence take that baby, because he would have brought that baby back real quick. Okay. Because Lawrence was already scared of trolleys. He can't get on a trolley. I don't know how he gonna take a baby, but she could have gave him, but seriously, she could have met him. She's not doing any compromising. She could have said, I'm not really comfortable with you taking him overnight. But let's start off with 2 hours or 4 hours, and just gave him that. Let him do his own bonding and stuff. And this is why I told Iva, if I was Issa, I would have let it go too. Because remember when I said I would not want to do that baby mama drama, and she was like, I don't view her as a baby mother's. She will be, I don't know what she referred to her as.
Child's mother. She will be a
child's mother, right? But if you're in a relationship with someone and that stuff is happening to them, guess who they're gonna be telling about it to? And guess who you're gonna be like, oh, that bitch, woo, woo, she doing what? So that's why I was saying, if I was Issa, I wouldn't even want to be part of that at all.
But my thing is that Condola had been trying to take control of the situation from the moment she found out she was pregnant. And you knew the relationship between said child and Lawrence, it was going to be difficult, because she already said, look, I'm going to have this baby. I'm going to take care of it. Okay, but now that the baby is here and you now understanding that it's difficult as a one-parent household, you want the help, but yet your dumb ass just don't want to cop up to it. Like, come on
she
now.
She definitely didn't want to let go of control, for sure. Which, okay, so this was one of the bigger conversations that I think we have an opportunity to discuss, is when a woman decides that I'm going to have this baby, we may or may not be in a couple space, but I'm still going to have this baby. So when you make that decision, you're making the decision for the man. So it was bad the way he said it, when he was like, you came in and you kind of infringed on my life, because it took away the choice. Men don't always have the choice. And yes, you can say, okay, well, he could have wore a condom. Well, you could have told me you were planning to have a baby, because evidently you weren't either. So we're complicit. But when it comes down to the decision, men don't have a choice in the decision.
Right.
It's like, okay, well, my body, my baby. Okay, well, now I got to take care of something, whether I had planned to be a part of this or not. When you had a choice, if she would have said I want an abortion, it would have been all good in the hood, I don't know. I think we don't give men that choice. Thank God, you know what I mean? It may be me speaking because I've never been in that situation, but I thought about that. I was like, damn, it is true. Like, you did kind of just decide this, and he had to just
roll with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. So did she trap him? Were they not practicing safe sex, or they had an oopsie, or was she planned pregnancy?
In my opinion, I feel as though they were in a space where they had not had a real discussion of where the relationship was going to go. Because if you remember, she was going her mind was going one way, his was going another, thinking that it was going in the right direction of relationship and it evolving into something more. Whereas she was just like, look, I'm not ready yet. Right. I'm not ready to have kids. I'm not ready. I just got divorced. I'm not ready. So I hate this for Lawrence, because even by the way that he's moving now, the mama can see that he cool. He trying. He is trying. I felt him when he was doing all that flying back and forth. I'm like, ooh.
Okay, but hold on. When it comes down to choices, this is what I always tell people, especially when it comes down to child support and having to do all the things like flying back and forth. Your choice was to keep your pants on. So, and that's for the man and the woman. Okay. So, but the flying back and forth, I wasn't really feeling that how he just negated his responsibility, because the woman doesn't get that chance. He said, I really had a busy, like hectic day a week, or guess that drained him. But she had a baby 24/7 draining her. So they both had valid things going on. And like Belinda said, Kiki wasn't making it no better.
None.
Letting him know every other minute, or whatever. Well, what did she call him? What she called Lawrence? I don't remember what she called him, something.
I don't remember either. But it's not fair, because he didn't even know. He just got a random text. Hey, your baby here. So he had
the
to.
Baby came early.
But he had to make arrangements to make it work.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm glad that they did shine some light on this, because men get the crappy end of the stick. We don't give them enough credit. Lawrence was really, really trying.
Look, he is trying, but I'll say this: if you're the mother and you're living with day to day, sometimes you don't see that, especially if you just get a text, okay, I'm going to pick up, but you don't text any other time. You don't call any other time. It's like you only do it during your time. There's other days happening. There's things going on.
But she kind of made it as though it's a business transaction. This baby is a business transaction. That's all it is.
It is. And you know what? So when I was watching the episode, I can relate to that episode, because I had that same thing talking about this is a business. Okay, well, bro, if you want to make it a business, we can. That means that you're going to do your part and I'm going to do my part. So that means that basically, if you want to make it a business, then you're not going to be a part of. You're just going to do financial.
Because he had told her to, and she took it literally, to keep me posted.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how she took it literally.
She was even talking like that when he was like, okay, well, we'll discuss it when it comes up. What the?
Right. So those are the red flags that he sat with, but he should have been from the beginning, because when she brought up from the beginning, you weren't there and he wasn't. I think that's where the communication comes in, and people say things, and some people just throw it out there, and then all of a sudden think that people are supposed to be psychic friends. We're not psychic friends. We're not mind readers. But you could have been, while she was pregnant, you could have been checking in, going to appointments if you're really that interested in. And then also, but the reality sets in with people is when the baby's there, and that's when you want to be a part of. But what about during those 9 months? It is all about that welcoming, because when I was pregnant, I cut off, and I made the call. Baby here, baby's name is Jonas. Blah 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 blah. Yes, I named the baby. That's it.
I was Kiki.
So
I was Kiki, so it was resonating, but I wouldn't have talked about it unless she said it.
Right, but at the same time, I did communicate, and at the end, what are we gonna do? No, I did that from the beginning, because if you want to be a part of, then we're gonna try to make you a part of. But ultimately, the woman's always gonna do more than the man, because you're with the baby all the time. So it's never gonna be equal. But I did feel when you cancel, I did feel her on that. Don't cancel me hours before, because you had a business meeting or whatever you got going.
But
that's not my problem.
Like he did it more than once, though.
Yes.
Because she said Ashley Lawrence strikes again. So
Ashley Larry. She did call it Ashley.
Ashley Larry, yeah.
See, and I think if he were in LA, then yes, it would be completely unacceptable. But he's flying 8.
It's an hour flight. Nope.
No excuses. No excuses. And you did it right before you had your bags packed. And I know how that feels. That's not cool, especially when you make plans. So I got to drop my plans and all of a sudden cancel my stuff. Or I got to go find a babysitter last minute because you told me something last minute.
I'm sorry. I'm with Lawrence.
That's because you're not in it. When you'll get it.
I'm with where they need to work this out, and they need to set some boundaries and align. That's what I'm with. Because Condola has been left holding the bag, And so that's where all her stress is coming from. Now, the way she's reacting instead of she's reacting rather than responding. And that's where I feel she's at fault, and that she is not trying to compromise nor say, I need more help.
Right. That's all she got to do. Yay, dog. Look, I didn't bargain for all this. I need some help. You know what I'm saying? So, but see, I'm still riding with Lawrence because this man has a whole job where he is no. He worked his butt off to get to where he is right now. Yes, he does have to step up. Nobody is disputing that. But what I'm saying is just allow him some type of grace to be able to figure out what his next move will be, to where
he 9 months for that.
But who's to say she didn't keep him in the know? It's obvious.
Apparently she didn't. For her, I mean, you waited till he was born to call. I mean, like,
right.
I don't know. Unless you had a C-section, you was at the hospital for a minute, so you could have called sooner than that.
But
then I got to try to get there.
Right. But also, okay, you knew the due date because he said the baby came early, so you knew what time this baby, or not time, but what month this baby would be born in.
He should have been checking in more.
He did not check in.
Again, how do we know that he did or did not?
She allowed it.
Right.
Because she may have been like, I don't need you
blocking him.
Yeah, I believe that she did because she was a bitch.
And that does happen a lot.
Yeah.
You have to allow them space to be a father, for sure. So I don't know. I have a little soft side when it comes to that, but I definitely think that, you can't say, I mean, I have own family members that be like, oh, I'm gonna do it by myself. And then you want to be running around bragging about, oh, I'm a single mom, when you purposely did everything you could to not allow this man to be a part of this child's life.
We all know somebody like that.
Yeah.
Sad to say.
Me, I would have sent him with that baby, and you would have dealt with all that.
Oh yeah.
Night.
That baby crying. Oh, that baby would have been in. He not going. My doctor used to say if they breathe and if they cry and they breathe, it's fine.
Okay, and
they crying baby in that car seat, and when he got in the car, he would have went to sleep.
Okay.
Bye. Get your baby.
All right. Look. Nowadays, see, I didn't even have FaceTime back then. I would have just been FaceTime. Okay, let me know if I need to give you a technique or two. But go, peace out. I don't know why people want to withhold these children. And really, she's making it. Her and a lot of women make it seem like, well, I don't know about my baby. It's how my baby's gonna feel. No, it's really how you feel. That's really what's going on.
And in a way, you picked them. That's what I say all the time. Well, you picked him, whether you believe you did or not, whether you meant to or not. You picked him.
That's why I said you had a choice.
Yeah,
you had it. We all had choices, and we just have to deal with them. Good or bad.
Yeah,
indifferent, whichever way.
She could have compromised and said, I'm not comfortable him going to San Francisco. Do you mind staying here? Maybe getting a hotel for the weekend, and then
taking him to San Francisco.
Yes,
the place was near.
He had
it was down the street.
The place was down the street, Jonah. He wasn't.
He had a car seat with a rental car, so he wasn't taking him far. You could have, honey, you would have had that crying ass baby on up the street till you get there. You would have been fine.
Oh, I would have been fine. I would have been cool. Here you go. Call me. I would have sent tips. See, I would have texted all the tips. Here you go. Baby started hollering. That means this. This is this.
Right. That's all you got. 3 times. You're gonna be fine.
But since she's a new mother, some of those new mothers, they cannot allow their baby out of their space. Oh, even she said, oh no, no, let the baby go. So that you controlling, then you're not letting him be a dad, as we said. Then you want things to go your way, but then you cannot complain. Just like I had to have Tiffany. Well, now you're trying to throw a slap in my face to drop you off. If I would have known, then I could have done it. He could have sent a car. He could do all type of things. Even though he's far away, he still can do something. Maybe he can come down and work remotely. Even with the whole baptism thing, right? I mean,
what Mama say? Oh, so she made an invite. So you gave up your baby. So, because
wait, no, she said, I guess his forehead is saved, but what about the rest of his body?
Right. She wanted the full body dip. And I'm just like, I've never seen a baby fully dipped. Yeah.
And Kiki would not let up on him. What she's gonna say? Oh, that's why the baby looked like that.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I can't.
And what about the doctor?
She got on my nerves so bad.
What about the doctor?
The doctor was hilarious.
I've seen some ugly babies come through here.
Right.
So wrong.
It's like, oh my God, who says
Oh
that?
my gosh.
Oh my
Even-
God.
But even when Derek pulled him aside, Derek was like, man, basically Derek was like, be quiet.
He did need to be quiet at that moment in time, and the snatching with the baby in the scene. It wasn't the time nor the place. It was a baby's party. And he needed to take other things in consideration, like postpartum and just her struggle
Yeah.
for a new mother, you know?
Mhm.
What
But
about
she needs to learn to get that break when he comes. Like, okay, so he's here now. You can, relax, release, and let him take care of this baby.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
But
have
he-
to allow that. Then that way the baby will get more comfortable with him. Then you can have a week or two or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
He
Well,
did mention though that when he was talking to his friend and he was, complaining to his friend, he was saying, I'm over here and my baby's over there, So it sounded like he wanted to be like at the house when the baby got home. It sounded like, he wanted to be
yeah,
a part.
Lawrence
I
is
don't know why
trying
she
to
couldn't let him
be
spend the
part of it.
night, the first few nights. Like
Right.
that part,
He
like
did it.
to me, I was like, okay, that's another one of your being controlling and silly, because why couldn't he stay at the house? Y'all damn sure ain't about to have sex.
Mhm.
They
Right.
could have been to let you get a couple of hours of sleep.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But she want to be in control.
So then
Yeah.
my thing is that you can't have it halfway, like, okay, well, I want you in here for whatever reason a little bit, but then another way I don't. That's not how this goes.
So
Man.
I don't even know if it's so much of control for her. I feel like she's just totally disgruntled, about her situation. But I mean, in so many ways, so is he. So I can't really choose. I'm very neutral because I understand both of the sides. I can't say like, oh, I'm Team Lawrence. I gotta say, I'm just, I see both of their things, but maybe they will work it out. They
Doesn't
want
she
to, I mean,
have kids? Doesn't she have kids? Okay, yeah. Bet. Doesn't she have kids?
Who?
Condola with her ex-husband?
No,
No,
this was her
Oh,
first
okay.
baby.
Baby.
Okay.
that's
How
why
did
she.
they break up? I don't remember their breakup. I'm gonna be honest, because I don't remember anything. Once it's
He
gone,
wanted
it's
to
gone.
get married.
And she didn't want to
Oh.
get married.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to get
Oh.
married to her. It was just basically in future he wants to get married and she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
She's like,
And
okay.
she was like the first closest thing that he had gotten to since Issa.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
okay.
yeah.
They just had differences, but I mean, really, they could have overcame those differences. Really, it wasn't that big of a deal.
You don't want to marry me, but you wanted me to have a baby with you. So, did you want me to be a part of your life or not?
Yeah. Goldie agrees with you. My thing is, I need Lawrence and Issa. They're gonna get back together. That's my prediction. Yeah, I said it. Mhm.
Can we talk about Pepper Pig?
Oh my
Pepper.
God!
Yeah.
I need
Pepper.
that to be
It's
based
a
Pepper
on-
hard
Pig.
Pepper with a
R.
hard R.
Hard
Better
with
get
a
it right.
hard R, right?
Pepper.
Talk about no copyright problems around here. Look, they got enough of that on the show already. But oh my gosh!
What-
What you say?
wait,
Excuse me, Pepper Pig. I think he's roasting over there.
Right in the kiddie pool.
Pepper.
Selfie.
Pepper.
He over there dancing.
On the phone,
What was his name? Tyrell. What's up?
something like that. It was
Oh
time
my
something.
God.
I just know Pepper Pig. And then wait a minute, why is she dressed? Her and the baby dressed alike.
Right.
Talk about taking godmother to the whole other level.
Oh my gosh. Kelly is a whole mood. Okay. Oh my God. She is
Did
hilarious.
y'all notice how quiet Tiffany was though? I don't think Tiffany had a line.
I don't think she did either.
I don't think she did. It was very much like, okay, in the background. She could have been an extra.
Hmm. But it's a little weird that she's having this baby's party, but no one else is there.
Issa and Molly, they didn't get the invite. Did they say,
Right.
oh, because we don't want this conflict here? Lawrence and Condola, they get the priority because they got.
I
the
thought
baby.
about that when they said they were going. I was like, okay, so Issa gonna be at the party, but they didn't take it there.
Mm-mm.
Or unless we didn't see that part.
Right. But
And then wait, if I got an issue or you don't like the way things are going, all of a sudden, let's go together. Because they both came together. That was her way
And
of.
but she initiated that.
Mhm.
Mhm. Yeah.
She did let him walk in with the baby though. I gave her that.
Surprisingly.
I'm over Gargonzola, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgonzola.
Yes.
Wow.
That's her name, okay?
Wait a
Okay.
minute. Can we talk about Uncle Ronnie though?
Uncle Ronnie got on my nerves. Uncle Ronnie, if you don't leave us alone, and I have an Uncle Ronnie that acts just like that.
You need
Oh my
another
God.
$5.
No,
Okay, you give me a handshake.
yes.
I'll do with that $5.
Go get a burger.
No,
You can't get no
you
burger with no
remember?
$5.
Just a sandwich.
Not even that.
Barely the little dollar menu, the little flat burger.
Right. Not a real burger.
Hey, my grandmother used to send me $5 in the mail. Go get you a burger.
How long ago was that?
90 something.
Exactly.
Shut up.
You threw it out there. Come on.
Right.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Yeah, he was a whole lot. Like, but at
Mhm.
least he was able to get his family there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Condola's gonna need to consider him and his family. You know, you got your mother and you got your sister, you know, just, you know, I guess they're supporting you, but you can have a village and then you can take a lot off yourself. And I don't care if it's Lawrence is just every weekend, you can have weekends free, you know.
You really could.
Mhm.
It's funny because I was about to say, yeah, because her dad, but then no, I'm getting her mixed up with 20s. Because her mom and dad, she got the famous mamas and daddies.
No,
it-
her boyfriend had the famous mama and daddy on 20s. I just watched
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
He had
That's
the little
right.
strange British mama on 20s.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's funny.
I never watched it yet.
Oh,
Yes.
you have to watch it.
Oh, really?
She gonna make you.
If I can watch this, because this was the agreement that
Here we
Belinda and I
go.
had made.
Here we
If
go.
I watch BMF, she would watch 20s. And did you enjoy it or no?
It was good. Now I'm mad because I can't get all the episodes and I'm not paying $9.99 for BET Plus.
Oh, okay. I told you to go to the app.
I don't on my phone, like watch the other ones on my phone. Maybe I'll watch 3 and 4 on my phone.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do. Okay, all right, we'll see. We'll see.
Mhm, mhm. But Ja, you gotta watch 20s. It's really good. It's funny.
It's not bad. It was entertaining enough for me to cook Sunday dinner and clean up.
And on that note, we're done. always one of y'all that say something crazy at the end. Right, everybody. Thank you so much for checking us out. Definitely come back next week as we recap episode. I can't talk right now. We'll recap episode number 4 of Insecure.
Let's hope something happens.
Hopefully, you know, they on vacation, so we'll see.
And hopefully, the next time we see Lawrence and Condola, what we didn't say was that at least at the end there was, you know, someone, Lawrence being the bigger person and reaching out and saying this is not working, and that was a start. So
Right. I want to see what their compromise is. That would be good.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm happy that they shine some light on the male's perspective in the situation, because men get a bad rap when they are really, really trying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you, Lawrence. Hit my mic and everything. All right. See y'all next week.
Bye, girl.